How's it going? This is the very first AssetAsyst training video, and in this video I'm going to give you a brief overview of the system. So what you're seeing here is the home screen. This is what you'll see when you first log into AssetAsyst, and front and center is of course the map of Australia. Now you'll see we've got a lot of dots all over this map. We can pan this map around with our mouse. We can zoom into it using the wheel on our mouse. And you'll see all these points here, these triangles, these are structure assets, so bridges or culverts. And if we click on one, we'll get a little preview screen here, which has an open button, and that'll take us to the asset information screen, which has a little mini map to show us exactly where this asset is, and various information. Similarly, for road assets, you'll see we've got all these black lines on the map, and these are our roads. Now, if I click on one, you'll see it'll highlight a certain part of that road in blue. And these are the particular road segments. And again, we get a little preview box here. If we click this open button, this will actually take us to the segment details screen, which looks a little different to the bridge asset screen. So this is one segment. So we get our segment number, we've got our start and end chainage, and various other details. But we have a lot of similar tabs along the top to the bridge information screen. Also on the map are these red dots. Now these are linear defects. So anywhere you see a red dot, that is a defect on a road or pathway asset. And once again, we can actually open this up and see the defect screen. Finally, on the map we also have these little blue squares. Now these represent simple custom assets, which could represent something like a building, a fence, maybe some street furniture, a bus shelter, even a tree. And if we click on one of these, once again we get the information, preview, and we can open the asset screen. So what else can we do from this home screen? Well, you'll notice we have an asset search box here. Now if I click on that, we'll get our search pop-up. Now down here we have the last 10 searches that I've performed. So this is really useful if you want to redo a search that you've done recently. All you need to do is click on it and it will put the search text up here, and then you can click search straight away. But we might want to do our own custom search now. For example, we might want to choose an asset subclass. So we might say marine structure and click search. And now the map is only displaying marine structures. There's also this little icon here. If we click on this, we get the complete range of search boxes. And there's a whole bunch of fields that you can search on. You've got the asset name, your number, owner, material, chainage, all sorts of interesting things. Now you'll see this bell here. This is our notification bell. And you're probably familiar with this concept from a number of social media applications. Now, if you see a red dot on this bell, it means there's a new notification that you have not seen yet. So to view the notifications, all you do is click on the bell, and it'll bring you to the notification center. Now, this can be used for things like when you run a report, you'll get a notification telling you that the report has finished. Basically, any kind of long-running process like a heavy vehicle analysis or predictive modeling. Also on the home screen is our main menu. You can access that by clicking on these three lines. That pops out the menu. And you can do a lot of things in here. You can add new items such as assets, inspections, and work requests. You can prepare a package for downloading to your mobile device for doing an inspection in the field. You can run reports, and we have a number of different reports here. There's also a number of different search screens that you can use to find information. We can import new assets from a spreadsheet template. We've got our heavy vehicle route analysis module. So we can manage our list of vehicles, or we can create routes which will allow us to actually run the analysis. And we have our predictive modeling system, which will allow us to predict the future condition of our assets. We also have this common action section, and this is just some of the more commonly used options from that main menu that you can access more quickly without having to leave the main map screen. So that's a quick overview of the various parts of AssetAsyst. We're going to go into a lot more detail into the various different modules of the software in future videos.